Welcome to a day in the life of a Branford first year. My name is Hamera. I live in M31E and I woke up at 9:36 a.m. So it's a kind of cold day in New Haven. At least for me as a Californian, it's kind of cold. So French is my only synchronous class for today. I'm not much of a breakfast person, so I leave aside my mornings to review my workbook before I start my class at 10:30. This is the coldest Branford has been since I've arrived. Now that French is done, I'm on my way to get lunch. I'm filming this on a Tuesday, but every Monday and Thursday morning I get COVID tested in the common room. Because of COVID, the dining hall has a lot of new restrictions, such as stickers as to where to stand and plexiglass on the table so that people are socially distanced in the dining hall. So this is today's lunch. Normally, when I eat in the common room, I'd watch TV for funsies. But now that it's midterm season, I have to do readings during lunch instead. I love my suite mates. Here's me interviewing my suite mates because I love them.
I mean, right now we're thinking psych on the neuroscience track. It could end up being a double major in psych and neuroscience. I could be con-psych. For all I know is I'm taking intro to psych right now.
Steph, what's your favorite thing about Branford?
She talked about Harkness for a while.
So love my Froco group. Shout out the land. Shout out the elite entryway and of course the entryway. So it's been a good time. Also, corn prom was pretty fun. So that's what I kind of like about Branford.
Yeah. Our biggest flex is that we have the best Froco group ever. I don't know if you can see that, but that's like a tiny Polaroid of how much we love our Froco group. We are the closest Froco group on campus, and I will bet money on that.
This is my other roommate, Sophia.
What's your favorite thing about Branford?
I love it. No, I love its location, and it's gorgeous. It's the prettiest college, so that's it for me.
I had a really long lunch because I didn't want to start studying, but at some point I decided that I had to do my work. I wanted to go to Branford's library, but it was reserved for the rest of the day, so I decided to go to Bass, which is on cross campus and doesn't require reservations.
Am I supposed to say something? I'm Karen.
Where do you live? Point to
Entryway. Oh,
yeah, what's that called?
the ozone.
Okay, sorry for pulling you aside, but there's
It's really
literally
fine.
no one in Branford right now because of the rain.
I think just the people that I've met here, that's what makes Branford sort of feel like home. I started referring to it as home, and I was like, brah.
Yeah, I do that too. I'm like, can we go home now?
No, for real. And it's I go to the other colleges, and it doesn't feel the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
BFA.
BFA.
Branford friends always. Here's a squirrel. I love the squirrels in Branford so much. Here's the infamous stone. I have not stepped on it yet so far.
On my way out, I found some saber keys to interview.
Sabrookies. Sorry.
Sabrookies. Oh.
So, Han, what's your favorite thing about Branford?
I don't have one.
What's your favorite thing about Branford?
The fact that they're worse than Saybrook.
I do be amazed.
She's not
The
kidding.
basement is way better than Saybrook.
Wait,
I do
I have no
like-
Saybrook pride. Interview me. I have no Saybrook pride. The courtyards are better. The basement is better. I love getting tested.
what's your favorite thing about being a first year on campus right now?
I love the friends. I can just literally go to class in my bed 2 minutes after waking up.
Yeah, I definitely like the fact that we're living in a place where everyone's our age, so it's kind of easier to interact with people without supervision, watching over us all the time.
Overall, I think that interview was a success and proved that we're the better of the two colleges, as if it were a competition. Cross campus was really empty that day, but I really enjoyed the vibe of it as I went to study in Bass. Bass is underground, unlike Sterling. Sterling really does feel like dragons deserve to be battling there, whereas Bass feels a bit more relaxed. Since it's my third day here, I really don't have much of a say over study spaces, but I think Bass will be one of my all-time favorites while I'm at Yale. I love that atmosphere. A lot of people think it's a bit weird because it's subterranean, but I don't think it is. I ran into some friends while I was studying here. They'll all make future appearances, don't worry. After spending about an hour and a half in Bass actually, I decided to pick up some coffee, but before I got the coffee, I wanted to drop off my things back home in Branford.
This is just going to be scroll vlogs. Look at him. Oh god, he looks like he's gonna attack me. Okay, bye.
I got the coffee and came back without getting attacked by a squirrel, which I think is an achievement. And on my way back, I found popcorn they left us for the presidential debate.
So I just grinded for several hours, and now we are gonna go play.
Slept for.
Yes, Sophia slept for a hot second. What are we gonna play? Is it cornball or cornhole?
My group of friends is pretty involved in the Branford IM department, and we are on our way to play cornhole, I think, ? If I'm going to be honest, I don't know what cornball is. I still don't know if that's the name.
So we don't really know what's going on here, ladies, do we?
Nope.
Steph is lost in thought. What's your name?
I'm Bryce.
What's your favorite thing about Branford?
Definitely the courtyard.
Yes.
You don't want to have a high arc. You want to have a low arc so it'll slide into the hole. It's way easier to hit it on the front. And have it
So what are your guys' names?
I'm Ariel Zeta.
I'm Trevor Shoots.
Where do you guys live?
Branford. We're both in Branford.
Wait, like which specific entryway though?
We're both in entryway O.
What's that called?
The O zone, of course.
What's yours called?
The Bro zone.
So how do you guys feel about that match?
You know, it was a strange start.
Okay, so what are your guys' favorite things about Branford?
Trevor.
Area.
Period.
Okay.
Good stuff, guys. Good game, everybody. Elbows, whatever all this is.
I know I'm supposed to be vlogging the day of the life of a Branford freshman, but sometimes it's such a privilege just to walk through styles and Morse and think about how unique this architecture is, and then go back to the prettiest college, Branford. I'm so sorry, Hillary. This must be so much fun. These are the guys I usually hang out with. They're part of my Froco group. Like I said, my Froco group is the closest on campus. So it's really nice coming out here around dinner time. Today it's kind of empty.
After that, I got dinner. Dinner was extra yummy that day. They had vegan meatballs. I loved it.
So it's raining now. The guys are still playing spike ball, but the girls have moved under into the archway over here. So that'll be cute. Yes.
Hey.
Dude, I don't know what to do.
It was absurd to note that earlier on in the day, I was a bit shy with the camera. I didn't want to vlog anything, and by the end of the day, the camera was my bestest friend, even though I didn't know what content to create. So I live above the Froco suite, and it's kind of painful, but it's also kind of fun because now I have no shame anymore, and I just come up to their windows if it's open, or knock on their doors whenever I need advice. Do you guys want to introduce yourselves?
I'm Alec.
I'm Joe. I believe I've already been in the video today, but I'm glad I'm in it twice.
Yeah.
I'm Alvin. I've switched bodies with Alec, which is crazy.
I love that the first years are here this year. You all just bring so much joy and warmth to my to my heart. Socially distanced heart.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big fan of the Branford IM program. Even though we took a pretty big L today, it was a lot of fun. We had a lot of fans. I think it's the first time in 3 years there's been people there to support the IM players, so that was a lot of fun.
Pickleball is gonna make a comeback for you guys.
That's big. That's big.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have to come out. I love our courtyards.
Okay, so this is the most recent test. Let's see. Negative. Which is not a surprise because I don't violate the community compact, but also it's just nice to know for surezies. So we're on our way to pickleball.
I'm not playing though, not me.
Pickleball. We're playing Stillman. We have the same win to loss ratio as them, as in we've both lost both of our matches. So that sounds great. Yeah. Let's get some pre-match interviews in. Zanita, how are you feeling?
I love this Branford team.
How do you feel?
Feeling pretty good. Been psyched up all day, ready to take a dub.
Oh, yep. How do you feel, Bryce, as our secretary?
I just learned what pickleball is, so.
Vic,
Good.
how do you feel?
I'm nervous, but I'm ready to beat Solomon Butt.
Yes. Zarin. No comment. Ali, how do you feel? How do you feel about the game? Issa. Issa will be watching the presidential debate, so we are in Payne Whitney now.
No pain, no gain.
Can you stop?
No Whitney, no Schmitney.
Okay.
Like cornhole, I didn't know pickleball was a thing before I came to Branford, but I embraced it fully.
So Zarin and I just finished our match against Solomon.
Yeah. 11-0.
For us. How do you feel, Theo?
You know, it was a good match. It was a good match. Good vibes.
They were, what, 11-13, 10-11, 10-12? Yes, they were like 10, 12, 11,
Very close
13
game.
something.
We'll get them next time.
We were 11-0. But we had fun. That's what matters.
Hi, I'm Jonah.
Okay. Are you a first year, Jonah?
Yes, I am a first year.
What's your prospective major?
Maybe math and econ.
Okay, beautiful. What's your favorite thing about me?
Definitely your skills in pickleball.
Why would you say that to me when you know I'm
Wait, are you not good at pickleball? I thought you were like a champion or something.
Champion of losses, maybe. But anyway, what's your favorite thing about Branford?
It's very pretty.
It's currently 1 a.m. Branford is not entirely asleep, although I know I want to be. It's been raining here for a while. It's been raining since I got dinner with friends. I think that was thunder, but I'm not sure. But yeah, I think I'm going to knock out in a few minutes.
Thanks for watching, and as always, BFA.